Here's my thing. So if we notice, like, okay, so Juice WRLD passed away. Actually, the reason why he passed, I don't want to say the reason why he passed away, but what we understand is he overdosed when he was on a private jet. And when he landed, the feds, I think the pilot said that they have drugs here. The feds stopped, they searched him, and he
So they
overdosed.
assumed, yeah.
Overdosed, and that's what killed him. The baby, Lil Wayne's private jet was also stopped. And
Yes.
they found something on it. They found drugs and guns. The
Lil
baby,
Wayne can never
the baby
catch
was
a break.
just arrested because, and he supposedly was in a concert giving. It was a concert for giving away toys for kids or something like that.
And he was in Charlotte, North Carolina, when he was there, and they were just going to his car and they wanted to search his car, and he wasn't trying to even pay attention to them. He wasn't giving them any mind, and they were so mad that they actually found a search warrant for to search the car, and then they arrested him. But then after they arrested him, they said they were going to let him go on a citation.
Our hip hop artists, maybe particular
targeted?
Black hip hop artists, are they being targeted?
Yeah.
Because it's insane. We hear about Juice WRLD, then all of a sudden we hear about Lil Wayne, then we hear about
the baby. Right.
And it has dire consequences. Like, what I feel is like this targeting is like Juice WRLD died out of that targeting. But what do you guys think? Are they being like intentionally targeted by police?
I think so. I could see it.
Not to be the whole anti-Juice WRLD guy here, but the reason why, I think from reading the report, the reason why they grounded Juice WRLD's plane in the first place is because the pilot called while they were in the air and said, "Hey, there's illegal weapons on here," which is when they grounded the flight, and then they had the feds come and search the jet.
Right.
That's when Juice WRLD took the pills and caught a seizure.
Okay.
So in that instance, I don't think he's being targeted.
I mean, listen.
It's hard.
He's not being targeted? The pilot. How did the pilot pay attention to all that stuff? Isn't the pilot in their own cockpit? Why are you paying attention to what's going on in the back?
Some private jets, they don't have like the.
But how do you know that? Where did you get that information from?
It's like it was one report that I read.
Yeah?
I've heard that.
The pilot they
kind of snitched
had
on
illegal weapons, and when the feds searched them, they found illegal weapons and drugs.
But I don't know if that.
Well, maybe not that. Sounds like it's targeting, but I mean, if somebody's going out their way to, you don't know what was behind that. You don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be flying a plane with illegal weapons on it either. Like,
I wouldn't. But my question is, if that was Ariana Grande in there, where the pilot had been so, let me pay attention. Let me look around.
Right.
And I don't know.
I agree.
I'm saying I don't know if it negates targeting, but
I mean, it kind of, it kind of pushes to that a little bit.
I don't know. I think it would if I seen like Ariana Grande's bodyguards with like illegal weapon or weapons on the plane when they're not supposed to have weapons, I'd be like, "Yo, what's going on with these weapons?"
See, but you're saying the security. You're not saying her. Like,
no.
He's
not saying that. Like, he didn't say that he saw Juice WRLD specifically, but Juice WRLD's entourage.
Yeah, right.
But they were his security. Why wouldn't they have weapons?
Right.
And as far as I know, they weren't legal. I don't know. You could check. Yeah. I'm sorry. They were legal. Like, they weren't illegal. As far as I know.
As far as he knows. Yeah. As far as he knows.
Yeah, I don't
know.
think,
I guess there's
I
like certain FCC regulations.
I think it depends on who it was.
It depends. Like, there's like flight regulations and stuff to where you can't have certain things on planes and stuff. Like, I don't think you can travel in the air with weapons unless you.
Rachel, what are your thoughts on this?
I mean, I think that it would definitely be a difference if it was the other way around. I think that it has to do with, the black males being targeted. I mean, I see it all the time, and I think that has a part to do with it. Absolutely. I mean, yes, I understand what you're saying about not wanting to be on it, but if it was somebody else, more clean cut, more of a better reputation, would they have checked? Would they have called? No, I don't think so. I don't know.
I think we should probably take it by case basis. And this being a black male on the panel here. I don't know. I feel like with the baby's case, that could probably definitely be seen as okay.
Yes.
We're targeting. You're coming into our city. Okay. Are black males being targeted by police in our everyday lives? Yes.
Right.
We are being targeted, but as far as like the celebrities cases, like the baby,
You don't think it's trickling over?
Case by case, you're saying like it might be different circumstances.
I mean, yeah. I don't think.
I see what you're saying about the Juice WRLD.
It's
you
like,
know that it might have been a different situation.
Juice WRLD might have been a different situation. Lil Wayne even might have been a different situation. I'm not too like educated on that whole.
Me neither, but I feel like Lil Wayne can never catch a break with stuff like that. He's always getting caught up, man.
I mean, he always he always has like illegal weapons on his tour bus or on his planes.
Yeah, marijuana always.
Yeah.
What I don't get is
different.
What I don't get is like, I guess so. Let alone, are they being targeted? Well, I think they are being targeted personally. But whether you think they are or not, I do fault them in one sense. Like, if you are being targeted, and you probably are, why do you have anything on you? Like, why do you have anything illegal, knowing that if you're gonna get stopped, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna get. Why have any drugs? I don't know.
I mean, yes, I agree with the drugs, but I would say for self-defense. The gun situation. I mean, if they are legal and registered, why shouldn't they have their protection? They're going into different states, countries where they don't know what's happening, what's going to happen, especially being targeted, quote unquote, for race in this country we're not at the best stage in the U.S. And the baby was in North Carolina, and from what I know, they're very, very racist over there. From what I heard, I don't know. I'm just saying, So
one thing I know I about the baby topic is that what we mentioned before is he went to do this show. It was like supposedly like a show for kids. I don't know if it was free. I'm not sure, but it was supposed to be like a generous show or something like that for charity.
Yeah.
And then while he was there, the officers searched his vehicle, and his crew, the baby's crew, was recording that. They searched his vehicle, I think without search warrants. I'm not sure. Or they said that they were
trying to.
Well, they said that they smelled weed. That's why they.
The probable cause.
Supposedly, like whatever. And then they found less than, I think, half an ounce. And then when he came out, they said they tried to arrest him, and he just walked away. Then they called him on resistance of arrest. He got arrested, and then they let him go.
I read that he initially got arrested, but that something happened. Not that he did get arrested for resisting, but he was let go on a citation. But he was confused on why he had a property bag. So then why am I being let go with a property bag if I'm just getting let go as a citation? So that was the big
what bag?
Property bag is when you get arrested and you go to jail and you come out with all of your property, which would be like your cell phone, your wallet, whatever that you had. That's a quote unquote staple that you got arrested. So now they're trying to say, oh, you got let off on a citation. How? When I'm coming out with a property bag. No, I got arrested. So he came out saying like, the Charlotte police were, targeting him and giving him, just BS about the whole situation. And he posted it on his Instagram afterwards. Yeah. So not cool.
I don't know. Based on that, I thought that they found half an ounce. I guess it's alleged. I don't know yet if it's 100%. But I found this interesting because he was talking to the reporters. He was saying he came out with his property bag, and he was saying, "Look, they arrested me." He was like hinting like, "Oh, I set them up. I put this here to see." He said something that was like, "I wanted to see what they were gonna do." And I looked up like if marijuana is legal in North Carolina, North Carolina, right?
Yeah,
it's not.
And it's not, but it says less than half an ounce. Like above half an ounce is like I think sometime in jail, but less than half an ounce was like just $200 citation and nothing else.
So there you go.
Right. So I was wondering if he like kind of planted it, because like when he was not planted it, but like put it in plain sight. He was saying something like, I put it out there to see what they're going to do. He said something like that. I was wondering if you wanted to set them up to see, like, look at this BS you guys are doing. Because I don't know how you can smell. I mean, I don't know. If he had her, then that I'm not 100%.
Well, I mean, it's just, it's like, why would he,
Yeah.
why would he plant that? Why
See,
would
this is
he
why
set that up? I mean, obviously they were coming to, interrogate him from the door. So I don't see why he would try to make a worse situation on himself.
Yeah.
No.
This is why I say certain things should go by case basis.
Right.
Because
that seems like targeting.
You think so?
No, I thought that's what you were down. Go ahead, you said.
No.
I don't know. You don't think anything's targeting?
No. It's just you gotta look at the facts. You gotta look at what's going on.
Well, I appreciate that you even you say.
But like in everyday society, because sometimes it's like a celebrity issue. Sometimes it's a black celebrity issue, and then sometimes it's a police targeting black people problem. And I feel like if we don't distinguish those nuances, then I feel like it devalues black people every day that don't get that are targeted, that don't necessarily get the same attention.
Gotcha.
So I feel like with certain celebrity cases, you have to take in certain things, certain instances as case by case basis.
So in the case of the baby, do you think it's targeting?
Do I think it's targeting?
Like they targeted his, right before he came, like, yo, when he comes, we heard the baby's coming to North Carolina.
Yes.
Everybody get on check. We go, you know what I mean? Like,
yes,
go check his car.
Because he's the baby.
So that's targeting.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. But
I
it's
think
not
it definitely
targeting because he's black.
Okay. I see what you're
Because
saying.
he's the
I see
baby.
what you're saying.
No, I think they're targeting because he's the baby
And
he's
he's-
black.
And he's black, yes.
Yes.
Like I said, he's
Oh.
the baby.
Yeah.
So you're saying is it a black so are
So
you
he's a
saying
hip-hop-
color has nothing to do with
He's a
this?
hip hop black
No,
artist.
color definitely has something to do with
Okay.
it.
Absolutely.
They wouldn't target Lil Dicky.
Right.
They target the baby because he's a black hip hop artist.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it's just because he's black.
Okay. It's from like.
It's that because he's a black hip hop artist, a black hip hop artist, there's a certain stigma, I guess, around being a black hip hop artist and traveling through different states.
Right.
I look, I'm not black, but I'm a minority, live in the US, right? Like, same. And I think all minorities, I can't speak on behalf of white people, but minorities, black people get targeted in this country. I think get targeted in the US. I do think there is, I get the sense that there is this like targeting of black celebrities, trying to find the fault in them, trying to listen, it's all alleged. I don't know. We're all just talking but I get the feeling I keep hearing about, Lil Wayne, his plane got stopped. This person's plane got stopped. Why all of a sudden? Why do I not hear about Ariana Grande's plane got stopped? And you know what? Maybe she's clean. I don't know. But we should hear about these things. But you only hear about the baby, Trippie Redd, 6ix9ine. You know what? But then again, some of them they got a lot of faults. That's why
they kind of made it, but the baby.
I said 6ix9ine. I'm like, all right, wait a second. I gotta take that back. Of course, they're targeting his plug ass.
It's like
he just made a target. He put a target on his forehead.
Then it's like I feel like you also have to look at which celebrities are portraying a certain image that people have to look for in the first place. They're not going to stop Nick Cannon's plane. They're not going to stop Will Smith's plane.
Yeah.
If you're putting out that image, you got to know you're going to be stopped, and you're a fool. If you have drugs or weapons on you, you're a fool. If you're putting out Instagram videos like that, that's that.
Well, yeah, I agree. I mean, if you're putting it out there, what do you expect to happen?
Yeah.
In the long run.
That's why I say case by case basis.
Yeah,
look at the facts first.
Mm-hmm. I'm just tired of seeing hip hop artists go down. Especially just dude, they lost so many people.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
So don't go out with something stupid like drugs or go to jail for something stupid. I don't know.
Anyway, I feel like again, not to be on the whole Juice WRLD train, just to hate Juice WRLD, but I feel like his death, 100%, did not need to happen.
Right.
That is what's crazy. It didn't need to happen. It is what's crazy.
No. I mean, for me, I feel like there's a lot of that going on in, you know, the younger generation is just, you know, and looking to, you know, take, you know, drugs or pills to, you know, make the pain go away or whatever it is that you're going through. And that's not, you know, that's not the best way to go, you know, and I really hope that we can try to, you know, move this to a more positive, you know, to the kids at least, so they don't have to grow up to, you know, keep doing this.
And now you go as far as to say, like, yo, who is in your entourage to make it for you to make it seem like it's a good idea for you to take all the Percocets that you have and ingest them just so you won't get found out by the feds.
Right.
Like, who is in your camp to make you think that that's a good idea?
Like, do they have good friends? But I guess you can't stop someone though for doing.
You don't know what he was going through at the time, so it's like.
Well, no. So the report I read said that the feds were raiding everything. They had the they had the drug sniffing dogs out, and as a last resort,
he ingested all
the
right.
So he thought at the moment
wasn't-
that was the best case, not thinking that he could lose his life.
He thought he could.
He thought he could, you know, handle it.
I'm really curious how many. Like, I guess it doesn't matter, but it's like, wow, did he really think? Like, how many took him out like that? God, I don't know. That's a bad thing to think, but.
I don't know, man.
Just like
God
don't do
bless.
it. Rest in peace, Juice WRLD.
Rest in peace, man.